this morning. Well, it's not that early. It's almost 7. I got up at 5:30, 5:40, something like that. Listening to some Leonard Skinner, and I figured I'd do it live. Toot toot. I have to wait a minute though. I don't want to scare these people just waking up. I'm morning commute. Race. Ready for the rat race. Got a truck coming on. Nobody will let me over either. That's one thing about these Michiganders. They are not courteous at all. They are not taught respect and courtesy. This is how it is growing up around big cities. Race is on this morning. Man, I wish I could get out of it myself. Coming up 65. Surprised you didn't take 69 if you was in Texas. Indiana never did complete their Interstate 69. See, that scared her. She was coming over. Love it so good. weekend at the house. I've got to get that done. I've been changing the past 2 weeks. Got to make. Sometimes you just got to make things a priority. Like you can't put it off. You got to put everything else off and get that one specific thing accomplished. So I'll get me a 12-pack of beer. I'll get to work on the car. Coffee and water. Coffee and water. Give me some water. Sometimes that pilot's a headache to get into. You'll see why. But even if it's not bad, it might be 716, it might be pretty bad right there. Just if I only knew when it goes to that Loves. That Loves could be a headache too. And, I don't want to go any further. Got coffee. Sometimes I stop in here, sometimes I don't. I wouldn't make coffee, but my inverter went out and I just had not bought a new one. Man, I'll starve myself a lot of times just so I don't have to eat fast food. Like, I'll be starving, like, I'm not eating. Like yesterday, I didn't eat. Everybody's like, you gonna get you some dinner? Nope, I ain't eating. Not going to eat. Didn't eat last night. Might not eat today. At least not until I get home. I see why Michigan don't really fix their roads. They just doctor it up from here and there. It's because, you know, their winters are so crappy, you know, like they can't do it. The plow trucks come through, and Michigan has trucks that can weigh like 1 million pounds, you know. All right. Sometimes you get lucky. Need fuel, plus I could top it off right now, but ain't going. Alright, y'all, if y'all want to hold the fort down for me and let me run in here and get a bottle of water and some coffee real quick, we'll shaggy on down the road. Grab a gear and half down. Cadabra, we're back. Let's get out of here. Hey, Jocelyn Taylor. Good morning to you. Good morning to every single one of you. Hope you're having a good morning anyway. Oh man, I should have went for this flatbed pulled out. I was here for 6 minutes. Driveforstar.com. No thank you. Going in the winter. I don't like doing flatbed in the winter time. Because I've always had the worst luck doing flatbed. Because in the winter, I've always been up in Minnesota, New York, and New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Connecticut, North Dakota, Idaho. So, man, in the winter doing flatbed, like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I don't want to be in those cold northern states doing flatbed in the winter time. I'm a southern boy, you know. We don't do cold that well. We can handle the cold in the south. We can't handle the cold up north. No, sir. The old lady called me. I missed it. I was in the store. Go. He's committed. He's got to go now. Again. I can't wait to get on the road again, driving trucks with my friends, and I can't wait to get off the road again. We are not the best of friends. Oh yeah, coffee's pretty good. Let's go. Need some motivation. Let's take a sip of coffee. I'm self-motivated. I'm just good at motivating myself. A lot of, some people they listen to those motivational things on the internet. I hear them like, well, it's just common sense. that's how I see it. I've listened to some of them where I'm like, man, this is all just common sense. Like I don't need this. I'm self-motivated. Got me a bottle of water, a cup of coffee, and I did get me a little, well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a snack. It's some kind of candy. Got a mellow cup. Gluten-free. I guarantee it's probably like 80 grams of sugar in it. Y'all know me, I don't eat sweets, but very rarely, very occasionally, so that's a special occasion right there. Probably going to get home and give it to the kids. We need to get sponsored by these truck stops or something. I can't get sponsored by a trucking company simply because It would be only the big companies that would do it, and they all know I will not drive for you. I mean, it'd have to be very, very beneficial to me, like, to do that. You know, if they called you like, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pay you $3,000 a week, man. You come drive for us. And then you promote our company. We'll pay you another however much money for that. And I'm like, all right, I might do it then. I might do it then. That's why they have their schools. They have schools where they go to school and they get these people that don't have any experience because they're easier to dispose. They're more disposable and easier to get into the trucks. So they put them in their trucks and they make mistakes and all that. They can't get experienced drivers in those big companies. Majority of them's all rookies, brand new. Through here has been under construction for the past decade. No, I'm not kidding. I'm headed to the wonderful state of Tennessee. That's where I'm from. Yeah, I always reply to people, man. I talk, or lady, or sir, whatever you identify as. Say your name. We're here to have a conversation. I'm gonna see you out of here is what I'm about to do. No. Oh, there's Michigan right there. Northbound side. Got him one. Got him van, so they must not be aiming for trucks this morning. Well, I'm glad you're happy. I'm happy too. Happy go lucky. Every day is a blessing. You gotta, most of your blessings are small things. You gotta be able to identify them every day. Oh yeah, did anybody hit the Powerball last night? I got some tickets I bought in Illinois the other day. We might be rich this morning. Somebody go put the Powerball in the chat so I can see if we won. I'm your subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I like it when people subscribe. Or hit the like button or just come and hang out. Or you ain't got to hit the like button, you ain't got to subscribe, you just come and watch, hang out, watch and listen. I like that too. I just like talking to folks, especially on the internet. Never imagined like YouTube would be the way it is. I've been supported by total strangers on the internet. Never expected that. Never. In the chat, man. I don't have to answer your request. Maybe if you've been here a little while, maybe I would. You ain't leaving no link. Nobody click on links. Right there, easy peasy. Man, I think I was just doing too much, yo. Hey Peter, what's up, brother? Another wonderful day, man. Another wonderful day. Same over here, not too much, just trying to get out of Michigan without getting pulled over, you know. just looked at me. That was so funny, but maybe he's watching live. Oh, there he is. That's the guy right there. That one guy out timeout for 24 hours. Man. I don't ever do that. Yeah. Guess I'm starting to. I don't care to do anything for anybody on YouTube, especially in real life, but on YouTube, I don't really care. Except, like the guy wants me to say his name, like why? Guess he wants to record it and use it somewhere. Wants to use it on a channel somewhere and be like, yeah, look at all these YouTube content creators, supporting my channel, saying my name. I guess that's one way to do it. Just get on lives and request. Use my words for your advertisement, and I don't get paid nothing for it. Like I ain't gotten paid for anything I've done yet. You can't get like sponsors. Stuff like that. About products, really. I mean, I will sometimes. Someone's asking about something, I'll tell them what I think about it. That's a good product to own right there. Like that hydrogen bottle I got. I consider it to be the best one. And it ain't that evolved or whatever. I've been meaning to buy one though and compare them. I might get a sponsor from those companies if I do that then. I might do it. I don't know. This ain't just a truck channel, it's a little bit of everything channel. Sometimes you see me working out, sometimes you see what I'm eating or grilling, trucking, just hanging out, talking, drinking beer, whatever. That's what this channel is, just a little bit of everything. Mechanic work, playing with the kids, hiking, fishing, shooting. Camping. I like to live. I live. It's the only life I got, and I like to have as much fun as I can, within reason. While I'm still young. I'll be doing this when I'm 82. Maybe, who knows, it might be there too. I know one thing, I ain't going into no nursing home when I get old. I'll just pack my stuff and leave that place, live on the streets. I ain't living in no nursing home. So that's afternoon where you're at. So good afternoon to you. It's morning time here. Miko's from Finland. Miko, won't you tell everybody good morning, America? Put in there telling the Americans good morning. Time to wake up, grab a gear, and hammer down through the day. Miko's our friend from Finland. He's a Finn. He's a good dude. He's a good man. He's got a young family like I do. Oh, you're all right, Patrick. I just seen your comment. You wasn't in here to time that guy out. It's all right. I got that feeling when I asked if any mods were in here, and nobody said anything. So I was like, hey, I'll do it. It's all good. Y'all got my back. I got your back. That's what friends do. A lot of times you can trust your friends more than you can your own family. There's something psychological behind that. I don't really quite know what it is. Family do you wrong before anybody. Will steal from you. All kinds of stuff. Chat froze. The chat freeze, Patrick. Tell you what, I ain't got no luck when it comes to this chat. Oh no, it didn't freeze. There's Miko. Miko, I'm not sure where that's at in our Bible. I have heard it, I have seen where it is, but I just can't recall. Maybe somebody else can. But yeah, it's I believe it is exactly the same. Are you reading your Bible this today? I can't say your name. I don't want to butcher your name. I need to get over it. I believe you got it. It takes skill to make the turn in a curve. That's skill right there. I can do it from either way. Argentina. Well, welcome, Argentina. Speak English? I speak a little bit of Spanish. Not much. I'm not fluent in it by no means. I tried to learn Russian once, and that didn't go so well. That's actually pretty difficult. So once I, tried to say a word in Russian, I was like, there's no way I can do that, so I gave up. Americans speak English and Spanish. If you wasn't aware, like every South American country speaks Spanish but one. Does anybody know what that one country is? Ohio, currently. Yeah, the main 31st English, yeah. It's probably 8 kilometers from the Russian border. It's pretty close. Yeah, English is kind of weird in a way, the English language is. I'm on my way to Tennessee. Because like the same word, the exact same word can mean 2 or 3 different things. It's pretty weird. I'm trying to think of one right now to give you an example. You're from Oklahoma? I'm from Tennessee. I only speak English too and a little bit of Spanish. Spanish to you sounds like gibberish. Yeah, it can, yeah. I was saying that yesterday. Somebody was in here speaking Spanish, and I was speaking a little bit of Spanish too. And, you know, I said the same thing, it's just gibberish. But they got meaning. It is a language. But it's pretty easy. If I was holding the phone, do you think I could hold it that steady? Yeah, Patrick, he's a Buckeye. I'm a volunteer. I was born across the river in the mountains where I call home. I like that person's name. Their name is Name. Name. In the Appalachian Mountains, in the Smokies. I think Kevin's not even speaking Spanish. I think it's just a bunch of words. I don't know what language that is. Oh yeah, it is. We're coming into autumn here soon, Diana, and I'm gonna get a little bit of video of the mountains and stuff when the leaves transition into autumn. I think folks would really enjoy that. You ain't gotta really leave your house to see it. You just get on YouTube. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it's Bosnian, okay. I'm on Interstate 75, headed south. Heading south to Dixieland, where I'm from. Yeah, I'm just headed to the house right now. I'll be here sometime this afternoon. Delivered some medical supply up in Michigan around Detroit this morning. Yeah, it is. It is so pretty when they change colors like that. It's. I mean, that's how you know that God exists. Like just nature alone, like something that absolutely had to create this. You know, there's no ands, ifs, or buts. But yeah, I'll get some video for you, Diane, when everything changes. In a way, for me, it's kind of depressing because I like summer. I like fall in a sense, but then I know when the leaves change like that, I know they're all going to fall off and it's going to look so depressing, and then winter's right around the corner. And I do not like winter. The only time I like winter is on Christmas if it snows. Otherwise, like, Christmas is useless. I like Christmas when it snows, man. I've not seen snow on Christmas in a while. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Game Pro. Never looked at it that way, but it does. I mean, when all the leaves fall down, it's just so depressing. It's so cold. Everything's dirty and muddy. You can't go outside. All you think about is, man, I'm freezing, especially if you gotta work outside in the winter, man, that's terrible. Because it's hard, because you gotta work with gloves on, and then you can't feel nothing. So you end up taking your gloves off, and chances are, if you're having to take your gloves off, you're touching some type of metal that's freezing cold. If we hit 10 likes, we just need 3 more. We can do it 2-2. There's a tote. Should have went over and got it. Atlanta, 652 miles. Cincinnati, 193 miles. Good thing we ain't going to Atlanta. Oh, there's Ohio headed northbound right there. You see, he's in the far left lane. We're about to pass him right there. He is, right there. Oh, he's turning. He's turning that little turnaround. dude. So I take it you're a truck driver? Yeah, I am. Wasn't always, but I decided to get in the trucking some years ago. And, you know, in a way, sometimes I regret it, and sometimes I don't. I mean, I make good money in trucking, that's for sure. But I had a really good career before I got into trucking, and then I just jumped into it. Had enough of that. Had other things going on I wanted to do, and I was living in a state that I was alienated, you know, I was an alien to. And had other plans, and I ended up having kids, and I was like, well, kids getting old enough to go to school real soon, so I gotta think of something, so I jumped into trucking. That's just a little brief rundown of me. Got 2 days of work and then you're off. What's the emoji about, Peter? I don't think Ohio turned around back there. I'm gonna have to watch, keep a hawk eye on them back there. I'm over the road, but I'm home every week. Most of the time, I only work 4 days a week, that's it. Sometimes I work 5 or 6, but most of the time it's just 4 days, Monday, Thursday, that's usually it. Sometimes I work Sunday to Thursday, sometimes I work Sunday to Friday, Monday to Friday. But most of the time, Monday to Thursday. I usually drive about 750 miles a day. That's about what I do every single day. I'm in the truck at night. I've been in the truck every night this week. Sometimes I go home like on a Tuesday night. And then I'll get back in the truck Wednesday morning, but this week I've been in the truck every night. I got a little sleeper back there. I didn't really make my bed, which is a DOT violation. Couldn't show you, but yeah. So I have a blanket. I got sheets on the bed. Got a few pillows. I like pillows. Pillows, I like to call them pillows. Got 4 pillows really, and 1 small one basically. So what I got is I got a sleeping bag back there, and I got me a sheet in the sleeping bag, and I got like some type of little cover in there too. Because what I like to do. What I like to do is turn the AC on. I mean, it can be the dead of winter. This is how I'll sleep. I'll crank the AC up as high as it'll go, and I'll crawl into my sleeping bag with my sheet and my cover in there, and I'll just cozy up to a couple of pillows, and I'll just go to sleep. Sometimes I wake up freezing though. Everybody's on the shelter. It does make it a little cozier. people also sleep in trucks, bigger trucks in America are like hotels. Yeah, it's just where America's a lot younger than those European countries. You know, when America ran into wealth, mainly after World War II. So we, you know, back then they thought they'd make things big, and, you know, it worked out. But, you know, Europe is a lot older countries, and, you know, they've had small roads and stuff like that for, you know, centuries. But they, truckers just freely drive around Europe, though. Which is weird. It's so weird how Europe's been there for so long, and there's different countries and they speak different languages when you live right next to each other. Everybody speaks different languages. I'm not sure what size it is right now, Diana. I've got two mattresses back there. I'll show you one day. Could I put a portable AC unit in the trunk? Yeah, probably could, but I'm not going to. My truck idles, you know, it doesn't turn off. Like a lot of these trucks these days will turn off, they'll idle for like 5 or 10 minutes and then it just shuts off. They got these AUPs or something like that, where they can get the sleeper and turn on the APU and have heat and air. It keeps the oil warm and diesel warm and all that. I just leave the truck on day and night. This truck don't turn off until I get it back to Tennessee. More or less I have to turn it off for whatever reason. Reset something. Good morning, Justin. Do I have an icebox? I got a refrigerator. Are you talking about the trailer? No, it's a dry van, 53-foot dry van. Looks just like that one on the left up there in that left lane. I haul a lot of medical supplies. Like that's mainly all I haul. I hauled one load this week that was some type of chemical, which that's rare stuff. I usually don't haul anything out of medical. Ask this guy here. See what's on this here. Slow as molasses. Yeah, you're correct, Diane. That's the way it seems, don't it? So these other truckers, yeah, I mean, most of the time, truck drivers will know what they're hauling. Sometimes you won't know for whatever reason. But that's extremely, like, rare occasions. I've been in those situations where I don't know what's back there. which sucks because you just don't know what's going on. But there is drivers out here that don't have CDL. There's drivers out here, that do. If you drive a semi truck, you're supposed to have a Class A CDL for 80,000 pounds. So now you got to go to school to get it, and do all that. Yeah. Can't stand somebody riding in the middle lane. They will not get over no matter what. You jump in the left lane, then they'll get over. Close enough to home where I can make it there today, unless something extraordinary happens that prevents me from getting there today. Some kind of catastrophe could happen on the interstate that may shut me down for 6 hours. Engine blows, something major could happen, and I won't make it home today. But hopefully none of that does happen. That's Newton's law. What can go wrong will go wrong. But a lot of times, no, I'm not close enough to home to get there. But from Michigan to Tennessee isn't that far. It's like 7 hours. You're allowed to drive 11 hours. Yeah, I've had my family in the truck. I think I have a short where we're all in the truck. You can hear the kids in the sleeper playing. Sometimes you'll take your arms, bring them up close to your chest, and you'll wake up and you're around your elbow. It hurts. I guess it kind of cuts that circulation off. You gotta kind of stretch it out. So I wrap around a pillow so I can prevent myself from doing that. Begins with the meals you eat. 1-866-79-MEALS. www.momsmeals.com. Guarantees it's just frozen stuff. Fully prepared meals direct to your home. Probably bioengineered. I think there's a lot of states, like 13 states, that ban bioengineered food. You're supposed to eat real stuff, not fake stuff. If nature didn't make it, don't take it. Which a lot of us can't do that. Yeah, it's a live chat. Hey Peter, did you ever look into getting your CDL? Oh yeah, I got a refrigerator or icebox. It's got a freezer in it and everything. I don't have anything in it right now. I do have a couple of drinks though. I have a pop in there. I got a small thing of milk in there, and I got a Red Bull. That's all that's in there. I actually bought that stuff yesterday. I could make it to Georgetown, Kentucky, where I got to stop and get fuel. You know, I wish I could just drive on the road all by myself. But I like being like where I'm at right now, away from people. You know, it's the safest spot to be in. But I'll catch this JB Hunt driver up here eventually. He's pulling a container. He's probably taking it down to North Baltimore, Ohio. They got a train depot up there where they load containers. So I'll be passing him shortly. Because if he's going to North Baltimore, this is North Baltimore, he's going to get off this exit, not this exit, but the next one. See what he does. I don't know if you all can see. Yeah, that's been going on for a while now, actually. That's part of the reason why freight's dropped through the floor. Yeah, they got off on that exit. I thought it was. But, yeah, that's the reason. I mean, these big companies are the main ones to blame that's caused that to happen. in from Canada. Mainly stay in the right lane or the right in the middle lane. Technically, if you watch closely how I drive, this is how you're supposed to drive, like in a truck, car, anything. So you pass that vehicle, you're supposed to get back over just like this. When I catch that truck, I want to pass him, I jump in the lane, pass him, get back over in the right lane. That's how you're supposed to drive. But, you know, people don't do it. Right lane closed. Road work ahead. There's a chicken house up here somewhere. But yeah, they're supposed to stay in the right lane. You know, trucks are allowed to pass. If they're allowed in that far left lane too, unless there's a sign indicating that no trucks are allowed in the left lane. But, you know, sometimes you have to. It's just the way it is. Oh, we hit 10 laps. Here's a 2-2. Right up here. Yeah, this is it. Here it is. See what happens. Back off for a minute. Yeah, there's a close relationship between truckers and state highway patrol. It's very interesting. Like it's a love-hate relationship between the two. So it's kind of weird, but in a good way. It's closed. I mean, they are human. Some are normal folks like you and I, and some are not as level-headed as others. You know, maybe, I mean, it could be a list of things why they are the way that some of them are. But it's a crime it's a federal crime to drive a truck without a Class A CDL. You can serve up to 5 years for it. And pay a lot of money. But they really don't enforce that stuff. They might now. It all depends on what political party is in power. That's where a lot of it comes from. Because trucking is like so regulated. Like it's the most regulated industry in America. Thanks, Bradford Allen. Appreciate you being here, man. Well, my best advice is if you're on the road and you know you're traveling down the road like everybody's doing right now, and you're coming up to a truck, you know, and you say you're doing 71 and the truck's doing 72, get on that fuel a little bit and just get around that truck. Because one of the worst things can happen is that truck can blow a steer tire and come right over on top of it. There's nothing that driver can do about that. Nothing. So you go to pass a truck, get in that fuel a little bit and just go ahead and pass it. But if you want to know if he's loaded, this ain't always accurate, but you can check the back of his trailer or her trailer. There's a lot of females out here driving trucks now too. If there's like a metal or a plastic seal on the back of that trailer, he's got a load. It might be a very light load. It could be a very heavy load. You just don't know. The driver knows. Right now, I'm empty. I delivered my load. And it was a light load. It probably only weighed 4,000 pounds. Maybe 6,000. That was it. I can check. How much was it? It was pretty light. It weighed 4,167 pounds, .43. So yeah, it was a light load. It only weighed 2 tons. On this truck right here is off here. You see the hood in front of it. The blind spot here is on the right side of the hood. If you're sitting right there, I cannot see. And another blind spot is directly behind it. So that's this truck. Other than that, I can see you no matter where you're at. I only can't see you if you're directly behind me, and if you're right beside the right side of my hood, I can't see you. So if you're sitting there and I'm coming over, I can't see you, bam, I just hit you. That's a blind spot. Lady hit me like that one day, but she hit me. I didn't hit her. For some reason, that lady just decided to come over and hit me, you know, she did. Nobody knows why. She just done it. I still think about this. Why did she do that? Bomb in the chat. I didn't read the guidelines again. mirrors, I can't see you. And that's true. Most of these trucks, like let's say, let me see a truck. Like if most of these trucks have mirrors on the hood, okay? See, I don't. You know, and you got these, you know, your mirrors over here off to the side of the doors. And so you can see a lot more stuff. And if you got those mirrors on the hood like that, your only blind spot, like that Volvo going south, north right now, he's got mirrors on the hood. If they got their mirrors like that, the only blind spot in that truck is directly behind that driver. But for my truck, it's not like that. Like I said, it's off to the right of my hood, I can't see you, and it's directly behind me. Other than that, I can see you. I drove, I think it was a Freightliner, it might have been International. I had a blind spot that was off to the right, kind of back behind me a little bit of the truck. It had a few different blind spots. It depends on what truck you're in. I would see you as I'm approaching. So I wouldn't necessarily call directly in front of me a blind spot. Unless the car, well, you all seen it down in Miami, you know, a car passed me, and as soon as it passes me, it jumps right in front of me. And you all can see it better than I can, you know, because we're doing it live, but I can't really see that car. Because and nobody does anything about it. That is illegal as crap, and people they don't have any idea. It's like they don't know. I don't know. That's something I just wanted to ask people. Like, why'd you just cut in front of me? I'm not mad, just tell me. You know, like, do you not know that's illegal? Right, yeah. That's right, Peter. You know, when I was going to school, they for trucking, they said that, you know, in truck driving, you only get one mistake. And that's your only one. But what they meant is that one mistake is going to take your life. So that's the only one you get. I've been trying to talk to Peter about getting into truck driving. I'm sorry about that. Make you a pot of coffee, drink 2 or 3 cups of it, take a shower, play some music, you'll wake up a little bit. pull you over for it, write you a ticket. There's a reason that's illegal. Now, if a truck flashes his lights at you like that, you know, just keep your speed up and come over. Don't come over and hit your brakes, because he's going to come right over on top of you. Yeah, let's hold that flag high, amigo. Get the cast off your rim today. Nice. I bet you are. That's awesome. Smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. Did I say missionaries? No, I didn't say missionaries. Hey, did anybody hit that Powerball last night? Like $1.3 billion. Nice if somebody went and put the Powerball numbers in there in the chat so I can see if we won or not. probably buy medicine at Tractor Supply. This guy's toying with me here. Oh, we can go back home. Prosperity Pros Ohio, home preservation specialists. You give me a nice Peterbilt to drive. You gonna buy me a Peterbilt? Peter Choplin's gonna buy me a Peterbilt. Yeah, you can buy me one, Peter. Buy me a trailer too, and we'll get our own authority, and we'll run our authority down there in Texas on those oil fields. Money on those oil fields that are in Texas, buddy. Real good money. I mean, you make that stupid money in Texas. What I call stupid money. Yeah, I'd love it. I'd love it so good. I'd love it so good, Joplin. Be moving to Texas, take that thing straight to the oil fields, find me get my authority, and be down there in the oil fields making $14,000 a week. That's what I would do. Those mirrors, bells and whistles. We gotta get one of those kits though if we're gonna be in the oil fields. I was trying to think what they call those kits. You gotta put a kid on it. But it's well worth it. I mean, what would you do for $14,000 a week, Mr. Joplin? Get your truck, get your authority, put it on those oil fields, get that kid put on there, have you a jobby job, making $14,000 a week. $14,000 every week. Bad weeks you probably make 8,000 or 9,000. Some of these people make real good money in trucking. When they say you can't get rich in trucking, they lie. They say that to keep you out of it. Because the less people in it, the more money I make. You can make some really good money in trucking, buddy, I tell you. You know where to look, you'll find it. But it's a gold mine. anybody tells you you can't make money in trucking, either they don't know how to truck, or they don't know enough knowledge about it to make the big dollars. So you can make some money. And you can, they say, oh, you can't get rich in trucking. Yeah, you can too. If you know what you're doing, you absolutely can. That guy up in New England, somebody may have heard the story about him. This old black guy, he was a security guard at some places, somewhere up in New England. And that's all he did his whole life. And he was a millionaire. Well, that's all the reason being, you got to manage your money right. You can be a millionaire working at McDonald's. So if you can become a millionaire being a security guard like that old timer did. Oh, he was a janitor at a school, that's what it was. And he was the richest person in that school because he managed his money right. So if you can become a millionaire being a janitor at an elementary school, you can become a millionaire being a truck driver. And these people do it in 3 years. Making $325,000 a year. That's what truck driving do for you. You just gotta know what you're doing. Hello from Denmark. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Is Miko in here? Or he gonna make some coffee? Miko's from Finland. I don't know if he's in here anymore. The most money I made in a year in trucking was $150,000. That's the most I made in trucking, $150,000. And that was without owning anything. You're a trucker too in Denmark? Sweet. I think it was just shy of 150,000. I got 145,000. That's good money. Good money. Wonder what it pays over there in Denmark. Playing leapfrog. Trucking's good for people, young people. If anybody's watching, you got a kid that's not that doesn't have a wife yet, you got like a 21, 22, 23, 24, 25-year-old, and they hate their job working in a factory or whatever, and they didn't want to go to college. Tell them to get in the trucking. you're just somebody in your life, like going in the gutter, man, I'm telling you, get in the truck and take your, you know, especially if you don't have kids, man, and I mean, you can do it at any age, you know, as long as you don't have kids, or, you know, let your house go. If you're renting, like, hey, I'm just going to live in a truck for a year. Stack that cash, put all your stuff in a storage unit, and go. Digital gauges? Not really, because I'm not okay with digital digital blackjack. You know, you ever go to a casino and they do blackjack digital? Man, forget that. House win every time. You're just already set up for it, Peter. I don't know why you just don't do it. Like I said though, that first 2 months is the hardest. It's not even really 2 months, it's like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Find something you can do in 5 or 6 weeks. So you can be in that truck by yourself. Then get a little experience and you know, you can go to team driving, make your own, make a lot more money, and you can own the truck one day, make even more money. Get your own authority. Out in Springfield, Missouri, but like I don't agree with how they do things. You just got to be okay with micromanagement for a little while. That's all. I just got lucky in trucking when I got into it. I got real lucky. I was in the right place at the right time. I met some Amish Mennonite, and he had 3 trucks. And I didn't have hardly any experience, and he didn't care. You know, here's the keys, man. Volvo. He didn't care at all. That's what I was saying. If you got a head on your shoulders, you don't really need, you know, to be out there with a trainer for 3 weeks or longer to learn how to drive. You know, I didn't. I just met that Mennonite. He just had some trucks, gave me the keys, paid me really well. Amish paid really well. At least he did anyway. But yeah, that's what I mean. If you got a good head on your shoulders, you don't need that type of training. Know what you're doing. It's really common sense. You don't need to be with somebody for 3 weeks. As long as you got a good head on your shoulders, you don't. Some people might disagree with me, but I disagree with them because I'm living proof of it. I've done it. I went to school, got my CDL, met some Amish guy. Taught myself how to drive a standard. Guy had a friend of mine that had a couple of trucks, and he was like, Gunner, you want to come drive a truck? You know, and he's like, I was like, well, what you got? And he's like, it's a Volvo, it's a 10-speed. I was like, well, I don't know how to drive a standard semi. And he's like, well, it ain't no big deal. And I was like, yeah, I'm assuming it ain't. So I met up with him in Chicago, and he's like, well, here it is, you know, and I jumped in it, and he's like, you know, he's like, you just gotta, you'll figure it out. That's what he said, you'll figure it out. Here's the keys, man, we'll see you later. And he drove all the way down to Tennessee in his truck, in his pickup truck. And I just had to figure it out. And I did. Now I drive an 18-speed. I wish I could have really documented all that, you know. But I didn't. I didn't think to do YouTube or nothing like that. I was not really wanting to be on the internet then, you know. Really, you know. I just do it now because I got bored one day and I'm just going to make some videos. That's what I did. Even, you know, the gauges I got, they're not digital, but they're easy to read. They tell me everything. You know, and like the oil pressure right here, oil pressure, depth, my voltage, my water temperature, my RPMs, miles per hour, my turbo, rear axles, front drive axles, suspension load, fuel, primary air pressure, secondary air pressure, a brake, how much brake pressure I'm putting on. And I got other switches and stuff I gotta hit. Yeah, Peter, I'm the same way. I don't care what people think about it. It doesn't, like, you know, there's no sense in caring what people think about you, considering no matter what you do in your life, there's going to be people that love you, there's going to be people that like you, there's going to be people that absolutely hate you and despise you, no matter what you do. So why care what anybody thinks about you? Makes no sense to care. Plus, this is your life, you know. You only live once, so, you know, live the happiest, the best you possibly can, and don't worry about what people think. Oh, well, Gunner, look at this idiot. What do I care if somebody thinks I'm an idiot? It just tells me what kind of character that person has. I don't mind auto trucks. See, back in the day, they brought out automatic trucks back in the 80s and such. And drivers back then didn't like them. They just you know, they just they wasn't really reliable, and so they kind of sort of done away with them in a sense. And but anyway, they made a comeback. These automatic trucks did, but I don't have an automatic truck, obviously. And so some people like them, and they done it because the times had changed. You know, they had millennials were growing up. Gen X was, you know, getting into it, and so Gen X, which they know how to drive standards. You know, baby boomers, they all know how. I know how. A lot of millennials know how to drive a standard. The problem is, like, these auto manufacturers, if you want a standard now, you have to call the manufacturer yourself and, you know, tell them you want one, and they'll build it for you. But I have two standard vehicles, one automatic. I got a 18-speed standard semi truck. The only reason I got that automatic is because the old lady, that's all she knows how to drive. But a lot of people don't know how to drive them, especially Gen Z. I don't know if a single Gen Z that knows how to drive a standard vehicle. Not one. But most trucks are automatics now. Like, you don't have to worry about that. But I tell you though, like, this is an 18 speed. I got 18 gears. This is a lot easier to drive than it is to drive my 5 speeds. It's a lot easier. You would think it'd be a lot more difficult, but it's not. There's Ohio sitting on the northbound side. They're slow down. You can always radio it in. In this truck, I just put it in, you know, a low gear. You know, you hold the brake, push the clutch in, put it in low gear, let off the brake, and release that clutch slowly, and the truck will just take off. You don't have to give it fuel and release the clutch and give it fuel at the same time. Not, at least, you know, not these trucks. But my cars, my pickup truck, if they're 5 speeds, you gotta let off the clutch and give it fuel at the same time, simultaneously. But yeah, this truck is easier to drive than my 5 speeds. Yeah, I'd say you can. You know, you're 41 years of age. I'd say the majority of people that watch this channel drive a standard. I should take a poll one day, put a poll in there and say, hey, can you drive a standard? See, you know, get the data on it. Yeah, Joplin, I can relate to that story about your aunt. I've done stuff like that too when I was younger. Even today, sometimes I'll stall it out. It's rare, but even in a truck, I'll kill it sometimes. It's not often, but sometimes it just happens. Somewhere out in Iowa. Last time I believe I stalled out a truck. I was stopped at a stop sign and I was talking on the phone with my friend and I was releasing the clutch to pull out and I released it too fast and I killed it. I was like, oh man, I killed it. He's like, you know, he drives standards there and he's like, yeah, it happens. Like, yeah, I know. About 180 degrees. Go check the Powerball winning numbers from last night. Put it in the chat for me. I want to know if I won. If I can find my ticket. Up here somewhere. There it is. Don't know where it went. Don't know. I might be a billionaire this morning. Don't even know it. Sitting in the middle. Ohio sitting in the middle. Don't come after us. We didn't do anything, Ohio. Leave us alone. numbers nationwide for every state. Every state that has Powerball lottery. For Monday's drawing, somebody in Florida won $1 million and they missed the Powerball number by one number. They got all 5 numbers. They missed the Powerball by one number. See, that's what I was saying in a live earlier this week, is people from Florida always win. I gotta find that ticket. Probably fell on the other side of that chair. I can't get it. Got 5 tickets. Be a millionaire doing live, don't even know it. A billionaire. But after taxes, it's a millionaire. They'll probably take half of it. Probably get about 500 million. All you gotta do is Google Powerball and make sure you're reading the numbers from last night. You don't have to be Ohio. It's nationwide. Numbers that were drew last night is for every state that has Powerball. They don't do individual state drawings. It's like that's Ohio back there. Better slow down. I better slow down. So if anybody bought a Powerball ticket yesterday, I'm going to check the drawings last night. It was $1.3 billion with a B. Billion. You could be a billionaire. My ticket was right there. My 5 tickets were. I don't know where they went. You know, they didn't Powerball ticket numbers last night. Yeah, where's the ticket? I might just park this truck right on the shoulder and leave it if I hit the lottery last night. There's the numbers. All right, show us the numbers. Show us the money. Show us the money. No, it ain't 140 billion. There ain't no way. It's 1.4 billion. If it was 140 billion, that'd be the largest jackpot in Powerball history. And it ain't. It's like the 4th biggest. So it's got to be 1.4 billion. We might be billionaires, Peter. We might be billionaires. We don't even know it. Been doing it live for 2.5 hours. Could be billionaires. What are we doing? Yeah, for Wednesday's drawing from last night. Yeah. It's every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Wait, is it Monday? Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I believe, the drawings. Give us the numbers, Peter. Give us the numbers. We need to know if we're rich yet. That right there, don't do that. That's just evil. Trucks use left lane. I guess nobody won last night. If the jackpot didn't go down, but what was the numbers? Be 6 numbers. Nobody won if it's still 1.4. If it's 1.4 billion, nobody won last night. 16. $29. 61. Powerball is 22. Anybody win the Powerball last night? I think you missed the number in there. Well, get another chance Saturday. Yeah, I seen you put them in. I can't find my ticket. I didn't win anyway, so somebody would have won. The jackpot would have went down already. So nobody won. So we're not billionaires, y'all, so I'm sorry. I'm going to continue to try. Everybody left and they found out we didn't win. Oh man, it hurt my feelings, man. Yeah, I know, it's billion. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. got it in Illinois yesterday. Bought 5 of them, $10. Hey, man, hello. What's going on in the United Kingdom today? Busy day in the UK, huh? It's busy over here in the USA as well. Just look at it. Just look at it. Toot toot, I hope you heard it. We just three likes away from a toot toot, but I don't think we'll get those 3 likes. So that one was just for you, Vanillo, my British friend. Oh, British mate, my British mate. Try to use your culture, you know, instead of mine. My British pal, my British buddy, my British friend. Nice, it counts. She's probably been in here. We had over 100 folks in here earlier, hanging out. 122 people. But with that many people, you'd think more people would be chatting, you know, but they didn't. Some did. There's a couple, 2 or 3 of them did. It's XO. XOXO. Might be XX in the UK, I don't know. XOXO. Hugs and kisses. recognize, man, this sucks right now, then you gotta be like, all right, I'm doing something. You gotta be positive, you gotta motivate, you gotta get this stuff done, man. You gotta get it. You gotta get it while the getting's good. Pick yourself up. Or you got yourself. Yeah, that's it. Don't slack. Don't go back. We hit 20. We got 19. We need one more. We'll do a 2-2 real quick. Come on, just slap that like button. Just double tap that screen. Click, click. Click, 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 click. Everybody's like, oh, forget this guy. I'm leaving him. That's me. That's me to hit that like button. What's wrong with him? That's like asking me for money. I don't give nobody money. I can get a 2-2 again, please. Ah, man, I just did a 2-2, but man, so you're like, we need to get one more, man, just one more. Everybody's like, oh, man, that's like asking me for money. That's for a lot. Well, ask me for a lot, man, that's disrespectful. That's the way it seems, bro. That's the way it seems. Oh, man. Playing with my emotions, asking for one like. What the hell's the matter with this guy? Get that one more like, so I tried. Just need that one more like. We do a 2-2 One more luck, we can toot, baby. Come on. Just one more. Sense of positivity my way. I could use just a little bit. If you send this live to a friend, tell him you like him. Sweet that toot. Well, we tried. See y'all maybe this afternoon.